Hi, my name is Victor Belfort. I'm here to teach you guys in this video how to fight on your back. And my assistant is Rodrigo Medeiros, and we're gonna be teach you guys how to fight on the bottom. You guys ready? Let's go. Hi, you guys. This situation here happens all the time in fighting, you know. And for purpose, I'm gonna fall my back on the ground securely, so I can control the fights and go for the techniques. All right, let's start it. Here, you start the fight. Vai, ataque minha perna. Shoot this first leg, single leg, and go down and start the guard position. Okay, now I hit the ground. What I'm doing right now, I'm using the open guard because the open guard with these hooks inside is much more effective and much more offense, you know, not just defense. But here in vale tudo position is the best place to be, and I'm gonna show you guys why. First of all, I have the hooks. Let me show you. These hooks inside. I use my feet hooking in his thigh, on his legs. Okay. And first here, I'm gonna fence the punching over here. So good. Here, I'm blocking the punches. Okay. Here, I'm blocking the punch. And also, from here, we can use the shin. Right after, we can use the shin to protect us from getting hit. Okay, and using your arms and your shin. Okay, right, guys. We're here. We control with the chin. Okay, and we can always put in the guard again. But here is a dangerous position to be because you can get hit and you're not using your legs to defend yourself and offense. We don't have too much offense on here. Okay, I like to stay over here or with my feet on his legs, okay, over here. Now the first attack is gonna be the arm bar, okay. We hold the wrist first, and then I'm gonna go over his arm with my left arm. I'm gonna hold my wrist, okay, and from here I'm gonna go put my back on the floor and bring the arms over and make the lock. It works. Okay, submission up. Okay, again, holding the wrist, go over his arm, holding my wrist, okay, and I go back on the floor, bring the arm, and we submit our opponent. Alright guys, just pay attention. It's a very important move to save your beauty face to don't get hit, okay? Let's do it. Some guys, they grab the neck to have power leverage to punch, okay? That's what's happened most of the fights. And from here, we're gonna use our shin and our arm to block the punch, okay? From here, this arm, I'm gonna go on his elbow and bring and go for the arm bar, and here we submit our opponent. Okay, again, we're here in the position. The guy grab your neck, you cannot move, you cannot do this. You gotta first block the punch. Use your arm and your chin, okay? You block it, and now I want to go for the arm bar, okay? My hand gonna go on his elbow and use it. Look, pay attention. I'm gonna use this arm and this leg to bring him together. Okay, use my power. Okay, from here I go. From here, either one, we can push the knee to take his balance away. And here we have a lot of techniques to go over. But let's start on this one. Okay. Okay, again. He go trying to punch me. I block using my hand and my shin. I take his balance away. Okay, using my arm here, pushing the knee and go from the armbar. Okay, it's very important to this knee be very close. My neck, I using my head, you see? I using my hands, my knees together and submitting on the armbar. Now we're going for the details, guys. It's very important. Makes big difference. First, the same position. We block the punching with our shin in our arm, using a lever, push his knee away, and now we have power. But sometimes we miss the position. We miss the arm. What I gotta do from now? First of all, this leg step over together with this arm. Look, look. Boom. Okay? Now, if we don't hold him here, he's gonna kapot. He's gonna turn and we're gonna miss the position. It's very important when we here, we hold him. Big difference. See, he cannot go anymore. Okay? And now, this leg's gotta be here. Why? We have power. You know, you can push a little with your arm and you do a bunch of stuff. And this lock is a shoulder lock, you know, right over here. You feel the whole thing, okay? And I go over and do it. Another one, you can use his wrist together with the shoulder, you know. Some guys, they have a lot of very flexible here in the shoulder, and you cannot feel it. You go, put his wrist in your stomach, and you go, and both lock together, okay? Okay, this is going to be his true explanation. That's the first, the most important one. The guy trying to punch you, we're going for the same position. Block, using a leverage, pushing the knee, and you go for the arm. The guy going to swing his arm forward. What I'm going to do from here, hold his wrist, put my arms between the bicep and the forearm, holding my wrist, using my knee as a block for I can have leverage, for I have the lock, and I go over and I submit. But some guys, they are very strong and using the hand to bring, you cannot go. But I go holding his hand, twist the wrist, and I get it to, you know, a wrist lock and a shoulder lock. Right over here. Both together. You see, it's not about strength, it's about technique. Don't try to, you know, push like this. If the guy is strong, you're never going to get it. Go for the hand, twist the wrist of an opponent. It's very important. Using my elbows together and my knee and tying together and use it. You see? That's how it works. That's you guys got to do it. Okay? Alright, we're in the same position. We're always going to end up here when we have this type of guard. The guy going to try to strike you using your chin and your arm to block. Using your leverage to bring to the same side you hold in the arm, pushing the knee. And instead of going for the other position, I'm going to swing. It's just one move. I'm going to swing my leg, my shin, I'm not gonna step over. My shin just gonna put on his neck. Okay. Now I'm gonna look to the other side, you know, and using, you see my feet here is blocking his head, and my knees, they are tying together, and I'm using the other armbar. It's very important for when you swing. When you swing here, my feet is like gonna be holding his neck and my knees together. And now I'm gonna look, just one move, go and look to the other side. Here, knees together. We got the arm. Okay? Some guys, they wanna turn. They turn. When they turn, they're gonna end up in the triangle. That's another move we're gonna go for after. Okay, we're gonna start from here because it's a variation of the position. Okay, soon as we swing the leg, we turn and go for the arm. Some guys, they're gonna roll over you. You just gonna end up on a triangle, and you come. The guy's gonna come, and you have the triangle ready to make him good sleep. That's what's gonna happen. Make sure you have your hooks on the neck and your legs all set up. If you don't, you're gonna miss the triangle. Let's go over the position. Okay. I'm here with my feet on the head, and another one. My leg, they tie together. Pay attention. Soon as he roll over, look. He's gonna end up on the triangle, or either triangle or armbar. We have even two sequences on here. One armbar if you want, if the guy stay on the floor. If the guys come towards you, you go for the triangle. But make sure his arms, his elbow is not on this side. Here you cannot choke, okay? Some guys, they can escape. Make sure you cross the arm and you have this over his head and this leg, my knee, I'm gonna put on my other feet and make pressure and bring your hip up and pull the head, and you'll be fine. Okay, right now what we're going for, on the same type of guard, my hooks under his legs, what I'm gonna do is turnovers and striking and submission, okay? What's gonna happen from here? Some guys, they wanna hold your neck. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring them towards me with my, look, bring him towards me. Now I'm gonna swing him for the right side, my left arm's under his arms, okay? I put under, trying to grab over the shoulder, see? Here. Now, I'm gonna bring him back, and I'm gonna turn using my left leg with my arm, and this I'm blocking his elbow because the guy's gonna try to defend. You gotta grab, bring towards me. And now I'm using this and the leg, then we hook here. I'm gonna swing, boom. Okay? Sooner I swing, I'm gonna go to the side control. Okay? In the side control, we have a lot of techniques. But what I'm gonna do, grabbing the neck here, bring this leg back and using the knee. Boom. One strike, okay? Remember. 1, 2, 3. Okay? From here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go towards this arm. Here, step. We have the arm, and we have the arm. Okay? Again, we turn over. My arm always here. Never here. Never, never. Always under his arm. Holding the elbow. Going like this. Got like a shovel. Here. In the neck. Now I'm going to use my lever. Change. And knee. One strike. Now I want to go to the submission. This leg. Step over using pressure over here. You gotta use your knee and arm bar. 1, the other one. 2. Good. Alright. The guy gonna try to strike you holding your neck. What I'm gonna do right now is bring him towards me. Now he misses. Now I'm gonna do hold my arms under his arms. Sit with him, grab him. Don't forget, my arms every time under his arm. I'm gonna give space for he can fall using this leg and this arm. Look, boom. Okay. From here, my hook is over here. Now I kick. You see, cross. I kick cross, and I go for the side control. It's very important, the side control. You never stay here because the guy can push you over and grab you. And never here, you know? Never here. You gotta stay in the middle, okay? Control the situation. My leg, you open your base, and you got base and you get, he's feeling the pressure. From here, I'm gonna make a shovel, grabbing his neck, and strike with my other knee. Look, the same hand is the right hand, holding the neck is the right knee is gonna strike. Here, and bang, one strike. From here, I go for the arm bar. Step over his head, make sure it's tight enough, and these knees gotta be together, tight, and make sure you get the arm. Some guys, they want to grab your neck, and what you do, bring the head and you get the other arm bar. Either one, you're fine. But make sure first you get the balance. Never back, you're gonna be screwed over here. And never too much here. The guy's good, he's gonna change the position. Okay? It's very important. You make your balance in the middle. Not too forward and not too backwards. In the middle. Striking, bang. The submission, step over, get arm. Some guys, they want to grab you here, your neck, you're fine. Just bring back. Okay guys, what we're gonna do is gonna happen, he comes to striking, I bring him up to me. I go back, sit. My arms all the time keep under his arm. When I go, he's gonna bring his leg over there. Now he cannot go in the turnover anymore. What I'm gonna do, I'm holding his elbow, I change for his feet, and I'm gonna swing him over here. Okay, there's 2 points on Jiu-Jitsu. And ultimate fighting, he made a turnover. It's advantage for you, but right now I'm here. I'm gonna swing this arm towards his feet, grabbing my wrist and turning that way, so I can have a lock. Okay, again, I'm here on the turnover. Okay, grabbing his arm, but I cannot go. It's too much power over here. I'm gonna take his power away. I go, change, grab his feet, turn over. Okay, make sure your knee always in the middle, never here. Cross your knees over here, grabbing his feet, your wrist, and swinging and make submission. All right. Are you holding? You're still holding. Never let it go over here. Holding his feet, okay? Or he cannot escape. Now I'm gonna hold his feet. Okay, grab it. Grab your wrist. Now, what's gonna happen is a lock. He's gonna feel right on the ligaments. Okay? Here. I push with this hand, I push, and this one. I push with both hands. Okay? And get the ligaments. Alright, the detail is to bring your opponent towards you, for you cannot be striking your face. You can keep your beauty face, you know. And you grab it and you sit back again to make the turnover. You grabbing the arm and you trying to go. He put his feet and you cannot go anymore. But the option, we're going for the feet. Remember, it's fast. Grab here, push, and go. When you go, this arm, grab his back, you're gonna go toward his feet. And remember, it's very important, the knee. Go crossing the knee, or you can grab his leg. Grabbing, holding the feet. You're gonna push with both hands and make the submission. Okay, it's very easy. Just pay attention. Like a shovel, here, twisting, and finish your opponent. Okay, what's happening, you guys, is we have tons of different guards. Okay, if I stay here, you're gonna stay all day watching me teaching you. But what we're gonna do, this one type of guard, we learn a lot of attacks. Now let's go to another type of guard, the closing guard. The most knowing guard, everybody knows about it, is the closing guard. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift him up a little and bring my guard on my close. If you prefer, if you're not, we're gonna learn other ones. Okay, now we're going to the close guard. What we can do from here. First attack, okay, is gonna be, some guys, they wanna grab your head, your throat to punch, to strike you, or to choke you from here. You know, they wanna choke you. What we're gonna do, if this happened to you, you're gonna defense here. Now I don't feel anymore. But if I stay here trying to push him away, I'm not gonna be handled. It's very important. As soon as you push your throat, you close both arms and pull towards your hip. And now no more power. You know, he don't have power anymore. From here, I'm gonna lift my legs over his shoulder here and close and make sure my knees get together and I can get both arms. This arm or this arm. You see? They don't have time to tap because it's both arms. Either side. The middle, to the right, and to the left. But very important, your hip is gonna bring up, knees together, and you using the arms. Okay? Again, one more time. He go trying to choke you. First you defense, pulling his elbow toward your hip, and bring your legs over the shoulder, and close your guard. Make sure your knees together. Bring your hip up and armbar to the right, to the left, or to the center. Okay, this position I just showed you guys, it's happened to a lot of girls. They get raped on that position. The guy's trying to choke you, whatever. A lot of people choke like that. They don't know how to fight, but the instinct is to go for to the neck. Okay, you first remember, relax, push here and relax. You're gonna be fine over here. And soon as you bring your legs over his shoulder, the pressure no more. You see, no more pressure. Now he's gonna feel the pressure. Here, here, or to the center. We have options. Okay, it's very important. This can happen with a lot of girls. The guy's trying to rape on that position, and you'll be fine. Just remember, take the pressure away first, and then you go put your legs over his shoulder, and you go for the arm bars. Okay? I just want to make sure this detail for you guys in home to take the pressure away first. Okay, what's going to happen now? The guy, instead of putting two hands choking you, he's going to put just one hand to hold you, to strike you. This happens in a lot of fights in NHB and anywhere. Okay, he's going to try to strike you with that hand. What's going to happen? You're going to have to open your guard, okay, and block with your feet his punch. Okay, I'm here, I'm safe right now. Okay, you block. So I'm trying to move, Rodrigo, just a bit. See, you can follow him with your hook. You see, your feet. It's like your hand. Using your feet like a hand. Okay, from here, you're gonna grab his knee towards you and go for the armbar. Okay, that's one move. And make sure you bring him on the ground. You see, I'm still holding here, and I'm here. Okay? Okay, now we're going to the details of the position. First, taking the pressure away. First move. Second move, he's gonna lift up the same leg and the same hands. He's gonna strike you to have leverage and power. And what I'm gonna do is lift up put my feet on the bicep, and whatever he goes with his hands, I'm together. You see, whatever he goes, I'm following him. But from right now, it's just a quick move. The third move is grab the knee under the leg. Okay, now he don't have power over here anymore, and even here. And I'm gonna swing my leg over the head, bring him down. And then I lay back on the floor, Okay, and armbar here. Make sure the thumb up. Make sure the thumb never here. He can escape it. Make sure the thumb be up. Okay guys, now we're learning the details of the armbar. The thumb is gotta be up. Why? If the thumb's here, a lot of guys have flexible arms and you can go, the guy doesn't tap. But if the thumb's up, now we get the bone. And we can, now no flexibility, now doesn't matter how flexible he is, he's gonna still tap him, okay? And make sure your knees together, okay? Power, because your knees together, the guy move, pushing the arm, whatever, he's gonna escape, okay? Make sure your knees together, okay? For his arm, his elbow will stay in place. And you're gonna bring your hip up and bring the arm down, and you have great armbar. Okay, now we're going to go back for the same move. The guy's gonna try to hold with one arm your neck and go to strike you. He's gonna bring his leg up to strike you, because when he brings his leg, he has more leverage and power. And you're gonna go put your feet on his biceps. The same thing. Now, instead of both holding the arm, one go for the neck. For what? The guy cannot escape here, and you're gonna go for the triangle here, and you close, and you have, every time you do the triangle, cross his arm over and holding both hands the neck, bring your hips up and choke. Okay guys, grabbing the neck. Now he's gonna lift up the same side. If he's gonna strike, he lift up the leg. I'm gonna go put my feet on his biceps to don't get struck on my face. And now, instead of going to the arm lock here, I'm gonna hold this on the neck, for he cannot escape it to the triangle. And now I just gonna slide my feet over his shoulder, bring, kick. Every time, this first leg is very important. You kick, and you have more space for lock this leg. Cross the arm and choke, pulling the head and bring your hip up, and you have the choke. Okay, right now let's try a new choke. Okay, the guy always gonna try to hold here to strike you. That's what's gonna be. You block here. Okay, right now I'm gonna just push his shoulder here. I'm gonna come this arm block the strike, go over his wrist, and this on the elbow, and I'm gonna pull towards crossing his arm. And now I'm gonna bring with my legs him towards me. And now I'm gonna choke, holding with this arm, I grab his neck, grab my biceps, and this gonna go on his head, and I'm gonna push him and choke your opponent. Okay, Same thing, the guy gonna grab to strike you. As soon as he bring this arm, always gonna defend yourself first. You block. The second move, this arm was blocking the punching. You going for the wrist, okay? You see, I go for the wrist. And now this is gonna grab the elbow and you're gonna pull, crossing his arms towards your neck. And now, with this arm, I grab his neck. I'm gonna pull towards me and bringing, every time you're doing the exercise, doing the move, bring your knee, bring his hip towards you, grabbing your biceps, holding the front of the head. Now it's time to change. I'm gonna push with my leg backwards and bring him and choke him. And then you got the choke. Okay, from right now, the same thing. He's gonna lift up the leg to strike you, and the same time you're gonna block. Okay, now that I block with this arm, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna bring him, I'm gonna cross. You see, I block, I come with the other arm, pull him towards this side. I'm gonna grab his arm, his leg, and bring him towards me and making the lock. Okay? This is what's gonna happen. Let's come back here for you guys to check it out. He punched me, I block, punch. Go here, come, grab. I go for arm bar. He think I want his arm, but what I want is his feet. I come here and I bring, I get the knee. Right here. I get his knee and his feet. Okay? We're gonna go over the details, okay? He's lift up the leg to strike you. You blocking the punching. Now I change hands. The same time I change hands, my left leg, see my left arm go for his arm, and my left leg go over the head. See this. And then I change and I go for the feet. Instead of going for the arm, the guy what he's gonna do right now, he's gonna hold his arm. You cannot go for the arm. Okay, you bring the leg, holding the feet, holding your wrist. You twisting his feet, but you bring also the leg and getting the knee. Okay, it's very important to lock your legs here, for you don't have any problem. Over here, you're locking your legs. You see, very tight. Bring his knee and his feet towards, and he's feeling in the feet and in the knee. Okay? Okay, now we're in the half guard. Very well known jiu-jitsu fighter. You put one leg, you're just grabbing one leg and cross. Make sure you never grab your opponent over his shoulder, okay? Because his position is very weak. The guy gonna pass your half guard like that. Make sure if I'm holding my right leg under his hip, it's gonna be my left. If I'm looking towards my right side, my left arm is gonna go under his arm, okay? And now I'm here, he just can strike me from one side here, and I'm fine, okay? You pull him towards you. Now he cannot strike me anymore, Okay, I'm fine, okay? And from here, what I'm gonna do from here now, I'm gonna pull him towards me, okay? I'm gonna do this, pull him towards me, and I'm gonna go for his back, okay? Look, my arm here, now gonna go crossing his head, okay? Right now, I'm gonna pull these arms here towards me, and I'm gonna get out, going for his back. From here, right now here, put my arms on the floor, put the hook and go forward. And we're in the back position. And one of the best position fighting, okay? That's the technique. Okay guys, we're gonna go for the details right now. Okay, make sure your left arm's under your defense and the striking, you blocking, okay? And now I'm gonna pull him towards me. As soon as I pull him, I'm gonna put this arm under his face, over his face over here. And I'm gonna go for his back. Okay, I'm here. Now I have one hook inside already. Now I'm gonna put this hook inside his leg. Go here. Okay? From now on here, you're gonna put pressure on him. From here, you're gonna put one arm over the head, grabbing his biceps and choking. Okay? Very simple. Put your arms under his face, okay? Make sure you have his throat. Holding your biceps. Putting your hand like a shovel and pressing. Okay, what's happened sometimes fighting, some fighters they use this to strike you with their hand. Okay, what I'm gonna do from here, I'm gonna pass over here, holding with my left arm, okay, holding his elbow, and my right arm holding the leg. Okay, what I'm gonna do from here, I'm gonna pull him towards that side, my left side, here, okay? From here, I'm gonna go straight for his feet, okay, here, and then you have a foot lock, okay? From here, grab, over, again, yes. The guy is willing to strike you over here. If you stay here, he's gonna get you right here. What I do now, if I do this, he cannot strike me anymore, you see? I'm defending myself. Now I grab his knee. I'm gonna use my leverage to bring him. With this leg, I'm gonna swing here. My left leg to my left side. Using my arms and my whole body. Look at it. Here. Now, very important detail. This knee, this leg is together. Remember, he cannot escape his leg. I'm gonna change the technique and I go step over here. And you go for the foot lock. Here. Okay? When you get here, it's very important. You change your arm and you step your right leg over his leg, grabbing your wrist, don't forget it. Grab his chin, you see? With this leg I'm holding the feet, I'm gonna grab my wrist. And the other one, I'm gonna grab his chin. And I'm gonna use my whole body to get his feet. Look it. The whole body. See? It's very important. we work in a half guard, sometimes what's gonna happen, the guys stay not too close and not too far. You keep the guy away from you, holding his shoulder and make sure he don't get too close, okay? And now I'm gonna grab his wrist, okay? I grab his wrist with my right arm, my left hand grabbing the shoulder. I'm gonna go over and grabbing my wrist. And from right on, I'm gonna lay back again, bringing his arm, you know, make sure I have this hook, because if I don't have this hook, he's gonna go for my armbar, okay? He can attack you from that position. Make sure you hook him when he's doing the position. And now he cannot do anything, and you can have him. All right, from right on, we're gonna keep him away. How? My left arm gonna grab his shoulder, and now he cannot get too close to me, okay? You hear, and you skip your hip a little bit towards your left, to the same side you're grabbing the shoulder. And this hand is gonna grab his wrist. And a quick move, you're gonna go over and grab your wrist. At the same time you're grabbing your wrist, I'm gonna lay back my back on the floor. At the same time, bring his arms towards to the opposite side. And it's very important to keep this hook over here. If you don't keep this hook, the guy just gonna swing and keep swinging, and go for the reversal. Okay? Make sure this hook is very important, because when you're here, he cannot go anywhere and you get the move. Okay? It's very important. Keeping his arm like this, bent 90 degrees, and you're gonna have him. Okay, sometimes you cannot have him too close and not too far. You stay in the middle, and this is an open guard. You know, you can work in a lot of ways. I'm gonna teach you guys a hook here. You know, we have this hook, we can keep this leg over here, we can keep this leg over there. You know, we can do a bunch of stuff from here, you know. We can add a lot of turnovers over here, you know. We're here, we can turn over here. And I'm gonna teach you guys what I like to do here. What I like to do is either keep my feet on his hip, or change for this side, or keep this here and turn. I like to keep it here and change sometimes, you know. I do this. This is the movement you guys are gonna practice. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is the 2 type of open guard, okay? Okay, you get the move already, and now let's go for the attacks, okay? Let's attack our opponent. Okay, if we're here, we hold these feet, okay? And now I'm gonna hold this hand, okay? And I'm gonna make sure I have this hook over here. And I'm gonna push with this, and I'm gonna block here, and I'm grabbing here, look, boom, turn over. Okay, now I'm in the top position. I'm in control in the fight. Okay, again, now the details. Let's go over the details. You here, you grabbing his fist, you grabbing his ankle. Now, I'm gonna put, if I'm grabbing with my right hand his ankle, my left leg is gonna hook on the knee. I'm gonna push with my right leg and holding my hand, and I'm gonna have the turnover. As soon as I do the turnover, I let it go the ankle, put my hands on the floor, use him as a thing for you can push, you know, you can pull and go towards him. And you have the control on the top. Okay, we learned to put our hooks over here. Now we're gonna learn with here, instead of putting this here, we're gonna swing, we're gonna change my left, if I roll holding my right arm, his ankle, my left leg, gonna change change places. You see, I'm here, change places. And now this is gonna hit over here. See? And push with this. Boom. And go to the control. With the same position. Both feet on the hip and grabbing the hand and grabbing the ankle. But now, what we're gonna change places with my feet. One comes to the other one, and this gonna stay in the same place the other feet was staying before, here. Instead of here, I'm gonna hit on the bottom. Here, it's like a kick, like a scissor. Now I'm gonna use this as a scissor, you know? Here, push, and bing. And now, I'm gonna go here, in your control.